Helium 10 product research is the best way of finding successful products. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Blackbox to find a $10,000 product that you can sell on Amazon. Now, I'm inside the Blackbox tool. And to start with, make sure you have it set to advanced, as sometimes it defaults to simple. But we like to use advanced to have a full range of options that could be selected. First, I'm going to start by choosing a category. And for this demonstration, I'm going to keep things simple and select the home and kitchen category. This is my go-to category for these tutorial videos, as there's a lot of simple products in this category that can easily be changed and improved upon. Next, I'm going to do price from $6.99 to $59.99, as it's a nice broad scope and should yield us a nice variety of products. Next, I'm going to do shipping size as small standard size, because this will allow the shipping fees to be as cheap as possible, ensuring we can maximize profit. Next, I'm going to do weight as maximum £1, as again, this saves on shipping cost. And for now, that's all we need to fill in to do a simple product search. But feel free to play with these parameters if there's anything else you feel you want to add. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and press search. And now you can see the filters we entered are showing at the top, so we know this is correct. And if you're enjoying this, please subscribe to the channel and like this video, as I will continue to make hundreds of more Helium 10 tutorial videos just like this. Now I'm going to filter these results by parent level revenue, as this will show us the results from highest turnover monthly to lowest turnover monthly. And let's have a scroll through and see what we found. And when I'm going through these results, I'm looking for ways that I can stand out and be different from the competition. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of bed covers, not a big fan of those. Quite big and bulky. Okay, now to start with, I'm seeing some rugs that have shown up. And an interesting point is, even though I selected the smallest parameters for the shipping size tier and the product weight, these products have shown up, which might not align with exactly what we looked for. So obviously remember, these are all, so there's a possibility that when the seller filled out the listing information, they may have done something incorrect. Sometimes you just need to use your own initiative, because you know, even though it says it's small, that probably won't be very small. So I'm going to avoid that for now. But this is actually very interesting. Reusable pods for Nespresso. And the reason it's interesting is because there is 100 in a pack. And also the reason it might not be good is because it's specifically for Nespresso. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't sell it just yet. So let's click on this now and take a further look. Okay, and this is good because the brand is called a name that I can't even fully pronounce. So I'm assuming this is a Chinese seller and not affiliated with Nespresso. Now, obviously, you've always got to do your own research, and this is not financial advice. But again, I'm just putting you in the mindset of all the different ways you need to be viewing these search results. And in this case, seeing as there's 100 in a pack, a simple way to compete would be if we bought out a 50 pack, for example, as you don't necessarily need 100 in one go. And with the price of $8.49, which obviously is still quite cheap, but there's probably a lot of people out there that might not be drinking 100 coffees in a very short space of time. So they may choose to have a 50 pack for, say, $5.99, save $3, and then when they're ready, they just buy another 50. And then that's a very simple example of how you could then take the sales from this listing and direct that traffic to yourself. And as you can see here, under the reviews, it actually tells you how many have sold, and 700 have sold in the past month at $8.49 on the deal, and at full price at $11.99. So you can do the math just in terms of turnover. But to take this a step further, I'm now going to go to the top and click on my Helium 10 Chrome extension. And if you don't have this installed, don't worry. If you click the video now on screen, we'll show you exactly how to do that. But assuming you do have the Chrome extension, you can now click on the X-ray tool. And here you'll be able to see the information for the product. And what I'm looking for is the product ASIN. So I can click these two boxes here and press copy. And then I open a new tab and open the tool Cerebro. And what Cerebro does is show all of the keyword searches that this listing is getting their sales from. And what I'll be looking for in Cerebro is if people are directly searching for the Nespresso brand for this product or not. And so far, there's positive indicators because it looks like a Chinese brand that's not affiliated with Nespresso. And it's just a simple accessory that will be reusable and an ongoing seller in the future. So there's a lot of positive indicators so far, but now we need to use Cerebro to validate this information. And if you want to see that breakdown, click the video on screen now and Alex will break that down for you in that video. I'll see you next time.